Yeah, so this is a topic of discussion we've had a number of times, and that's the whole thing about Zach being responsible for both twins. Like Karen saying, you know what, we can work something out, to make sure that you're going to be there for as many milestones as possible for both the babies. No, just no. I mean, it's not feasible. It's not. I mean, look, Zach has enough going on in his life. He just got full custody of his 3-year-old son with special needs, who is finally beginning to develop. And the thing is, I don't like how to say, oh, he just slow. He's not talking. He's still in diapers. He's just slow. No, he did not have a solid parental figure in his life when needed during the developmental years to function as a normal child. So he's behind. He has been slow in developing because he's not had anybody to be around to help him develop. So, using the restroom and whatnot without needing to wear diapers and, learning social cues and whatnot, he needed to be around people who were going to help him. Yet Heather was not that person. Now, the thing is, Michael's starting to talk, which is great. But now you have the unknown factor in Sistas that his fiance is also pregnant. So he's going, and you know how Zach is. You know how Zach is. He's overzealous and can be very excitable. So he's going to be eager to be there for Fatima. And this is going to be at the same time as, well, whenever Karen decides to pop these babies out. So there's not going to be enough time to take these babies. And that's the thing Karen needs to realize. I mean, how is Zach going to be responsible for both twins? Like, Aaron is the whole DNA thing. I still don't even know if he is the other baby daddy, but for the sake of this argument, let's say that he is. Why would Zach take both of the kids at once? That's not going to fly, because Aaron is like, well, I wouldn't mind taking both. It's like, no, I'm taking my daughter, you can take your daughter. I just don't see why this is a thing. And as much as Karen is trying to pitch this, like, I want my kids to be raised together as much as they can. No, they can be raised together when they're under your roof, but they have two different fathers, and that needs to be something you open your eyes to. You're not going to be running the show. You have two men who are fathers to these two babies. They're going to have opinions. They're going to have desires of what they want to do with their child and go from there. And not everything is about you. That's the one thing you need to realize. So you could talk about all you want about, oh, we can co-parent, it'll be fine, we just work something out. But it's only if it's on your terms, but that's not plausible whatsoever. And the fact that Zach has been sending all these things, like, what's funny? Even though he was really over the top about the whole breastfeeding thing, that was way out of pocket. Notice how, and this was my interpretation, I don't believe his text was indicating don't breastfeed the babies, as in, well, don't breastfeed them because, if you do, then that means you'll have to keep them longer, as opposed to as you not breastfeeding, the baby, that could get the baby sooner over here at this house. No, he only referred to his child. So that's something Karen needs to realize. So I just hope that they need to really have a discussion. These babies will be, well, I would say be here any day now, but who knows? But there needs to be a serious sit down. Everybody voice their thoughts. But the main idea is that Zach and Aaron aren't just going to drop everything and go over to your apartment. Like, they're going to want to take their kids to their respective homes too. And, I say Aaron, if, he and Karen aren't official by then. Because some nights it's like, hey, it's joint custody and whatnot. I'm not just going to come over here all the time when you want, because I got Michael, I got Fatima, we got our babies. Like, well, I'm not going to be able to just drop everything. Like, sometimes I'm going to want to take my daughter home and stay with me for the weekend or something. So Karen tripping. She really is. And they really need to drop this whole responsible for both twins things. Like, for example, Aaron getting a dual stroller, that makes sense. Because guess what? These babies are going to be, well, twins. And this is the stroller to be at Karen's apartment. So let's say if he just has, his kid for a few days, and, he'll get a single stroller and go from there. But yeah, they really need to stop with this Zach being responsible for both. I don't want to hear it anymore. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.